Welcome back to the Crypto Gorilla YouTube channel. It's the end of the week where we talk about all the biggest stories surrounding brands and VCs entering the space. If you enjoy this kind of content, subscribe to my channel and hit that like button as I drop videos every single Tuesday and Friday. The biggest NFT story of the week was, of course, Game of Thrones entering the space with their upgradable characters mint, which happened on Nifty's. Now they managed to sell out 5,000 of these Hero Box NFTs, which sold for $150 each, so they raised a total of $750,000. Inside the boxes received a hero, 3 stories cards, and 9 resource cards. And while the floor was performing well, it was roughly a 2x on secondary market. The party quickly stopped as the NFTs began to reveal, and as you can see here, there are rendering issues when it came to certain characters and their hands. Now the team quickly paused the mint, and although 50 were revealed, 2 of them did have this hand issue, and 1 person did manage to flip one for 1 Ethereum. Many in the space were quite upset with how this turned out, saying that they didn't do the proper quality checks and a company of their size should not have these kind of things happening. However, it has become a repeating pattern where Web 2 companies are entering the space. They're launching whatever they can to make money, and then they don't care about the collection after it's been launched. Now, to the credit of the Game of Thrones team, it does seem like they have plans for this collection. There will be some sort of game where you could use these resource cards to build your realm and upgrade your character. However, we do not know what's going to happen for the moment with the art. Next, we received more information by Yuga Labs about the trials of Jimmy and the quest to retrieve the key. As of January 17th, Ape and Mutant holders will be able to claim one of 4 passes depending on what's in their wallet, based on a combination of apes, mutants, and kennels. And then anyone holding one of these passes will be able to participate in the Donkey Dash game, where after a 3-week period on February 8th, the highest score will receive a key, and the rest of our NFTs are going to evolve during the summoning. Now, the reveal of what we've received won't happen until February 15th, and they also mentioned on the website that it is going to be an evolving NFT that evolves throughout the year of 2023. Continuing in Web2 brands, Kickz has updated their Twitter page as well as their Twitter banner to reflect their upcoming NFT, which they previously tweeted about during the month of December. Now, if we go on the website for this collection, there is next to no information. However, we do get a glimpse at what the avatar is going to look like. And as you can see here, there is a blanked out inventory button. And I'm not sure if this is going to be a physical inventory or a digital inventory, but it does seem like there will be a platform behind this collection. Now, Kickz does have deep connections with a ton of brands, from footwear to sporting apparel and goods. And although I cannot reveal anything about this project just yet, I have spoken to the team, and in my opinion, this is definitely a project you should be watching very closely, and I do look forward to revealing more about it in the coming weeks. Next up, Helix Records is launching their very own NFT. Now, this indie label is founded by Patrick Moxey, who previously founded Ultra Records prior to selling it to Sony. Patrick has worked with a ton of music legends such as Deadmau5, Avicii, David Guetta, Steve Aoki, Calvin Harris, and a ton more. Next up, Mercedes partners with Superplastic to introduce a new character into their world called Superdackle. The partnership will be a 2-part series with an activation happening later this year, which I'm just going to assume is an NFT collection. As with their previous partnership with Gucci, they ended up launching the Super Gucci collection. Next, we had this announcement from Black Paris collaborating with Fortnite to do a product drop. Now, although we did see movement in Black's NFT collection, it does appear that the partnership is only going to have to do with their clothing brand, as they will be launching Fortnite clothing. Now, although the deal doesn't seem to have anything to do with the NFT, it does open a door to future partnerships, as Black does have their very own 3D avatars, which would be perfect for a game or a virtual world. We also found out how much Polygon paid D-Labs, the founders of D-Gods and Utes, for them to migrate over from Solana. In an announcement made by Frank in the Discord, he explained that they received a grant for $3 million and that the money would go towards expanding their team. Next, Amazon Web Services has partnered with the company behind Avalanche to help scale their blockchain adoption across enterprises, institutions, and governments. The partnership intends to make it easier for individuals to launch and manage nodes on Avalanche, while aiming to give the network more strength and flexibility for developers. Now, all this comes after the announcement last week out of Avalanche, as they partnered with Shopify to allow their merchants to mint and sell NFTs directly through their stores. Our next story is about Mastercard, as they are launching an accelerator program for 5 emerging music artists. Now, the program is going to help them learn all about NFTs, provide them with the right tools to launch their very own, and help expand their networks by bringing them to different Web3 events. This will all be done on Polygon as they continue to expand their list of Fortune 500 companies as well as major brands that they're partnering with. In gaming news, Ledger adds blockchain card game Cometh Battle to its Ledger Live app. Now, a hardware wallet will be required to play this through Ledger Live, and although it's the first game available through Ledger Live, they do seem to be planning to launch a bunch more, making them direct competitors with Gala Games as well as Epic Games, who allow NFT games on their store. Next up in Metaverse news, Holoride, a startup backed by Audi, is launching a virtual reality set to be worn by passengers in vehicles. They're going to be using AI technology to help with motion sickness, and they already have their own ride token, which has been available on the market for multiple years and is powered by the Elrond blockchain. Now, that token is going to be used across their entire ecosystem throughout different metaverses, which they are calling the Motorverse. Continuing in Metaverse news, MeetKai, a platform with over 50 million users, introduces new creator tools designed to assist users in producing Metaverse experiences that can be accessed through web browsers without the use of specific hardware. As you can see by this image, they are currently developing a Metaverse for the Los Angeles Chargers. Next, we have a partnership announcement between Mintable, a platform for creating and minting NFTs, and Moonpay, a platform for buying and selling cryptocurrencies, to accelerate the NFT adoption on Immutable X. The companies say they intend to develop unique onboarding solutions to improve the user experience of trading NFTs on IMX. Next, in tokenization of everything news, Goldman Sachs has launched a new tokenization platform for digital assets. The platform is meant to help clients digitize and automate the management of assets and financial instruments, and uses a privacy protocol to only share data with the entitled shareholders. The platform was recently used to issue a 100 million euro 2-year bond on the Luxembourg Stock Exchange, which is the first syndicated digital bond issued by a public institution. Next, in a bit of FUD news, Crypto.com is delisting USDT from their platform in accordance with instructions from the Ontario Securities Commission. This will go into effect on January 31st, and all the remaining USDT on their platform will automatically be converted to USDC. Next, we have a brand new fund as Venom Foundation, a blockchain platform that is licensed and regulated by the Abu Dhabi Global Market, partners with Iceberg Capital to launch a $1 billion venture fund, which they are calling Venom Ventures Fund. The fund is going to be blockchain agnostic and will invest in companies focusing on Web3 protocols and dApps in payments, asset management, DeFi, banking services, and GameFi. To end the week, we have some fundraising stories. The first is out of the Easy Company, who raised $14.2 million in a seed round and have launched their social crypto wallet to onboard mainstream audiences. The wallet is currently available for beta in iOS and soon to be available for Android. Next, we have Quasar, a company building on Cosmos, have raised $5.4 million at a $70 million valuation to continue building their asset management protocol, allowing users to create and join vaults, which are independent containers for assets that can facilitate token and data transfer across different blockchain networks. Third, we have Alkimiya raising $7.2 million led by 1KX and Castle Island Ventures to provide solutions for miners and stakers by allowing them to lock in upfront revenue to fund future production and manage the risks of fluctuating cash flows. Finally, Open Forest raises $4.1 million in a pre-seed round for their on-chain analytics platform for forestation projects. That's it for this week's video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. If you aren't already subscribed to my YouTube channel, would you kindly hit that subscribe button, smash that bell notification. Thanks for watching the Crypto Gorilla. Peace.